What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Tonight we're gonna have a little talk about why you do not use this in your truck. Guys, I want you to take special note on why I recommend not using this, because this customer had a big problem with his trans. Tonight we're gonna cut this open and we're gonna look inside this transmission cooler for this 6R140. All right, let's do this. Alright guys, thanks so much for coming back. One of my customers just recently purchased a 2015 F-350, F-250, regardless, it has a 6.7 in it, and I believe just a little over 100,000 miles. He was really excited and wanted to take his new vehicle for a road trip with a trailer, and noticed that his temperature in his trans was starting to spike. So it concerned him a little, and he did some various things, changed the coolant, and then took it for a road test, and it was still spiking to about 248 degrees, I believe. And that's when he called me and was like, hey, PTT, I think we got something going on. So I gave him some things to check, and obviously the first thing is to check the coolant level, but he decided to actually bypass this with an auxiliary trans cooler that he got from Amazon, and it significantly went down in temp. So that raised his suspicions and actually blew through here and nothing came out. He wound up finding out that the owner previous to him must have used some stop leak in the secondary cooling system, and unfortunately this has caused this cooler to be restricted. I can't see that from here. I can't see that from here, so I thought this would be a good idea, possibly cut this open in front of you guys using this and see what the hell's going on in here. See if we see any of that stop leak trapping any of these fins in here, because it is definitely plugged, and this is the reason why you do not use stop leak in any of your cooling systems. So I'm going to get this set up here on this chop saw, and we're going to cut this poor little trans cooler in half. 11 through 16 cluster, if you cycle through the very top gauge detail or gauge mode at the top of your left steering wheel switch pack, hit gauge mode, and you'll see your oil temp and trans. You'll see your oil temp and trans temp. This is what the customer was looking at when he was towing his trailer, and his trans temp was reaching 245 degrees, and that is obviously when this all started and why we are going to be cutting this cooler open. And then for those of you that have the 17 through 20, you can use ForeScan to actually turn those numbers on over the trans and coolant gauge. But if you go down to the gauge view, you can go down and actually view your trans temp right here, and monitor that when you're towing like this. So a little different comparison between the 11 through 16 and then the 17 through 20, but I wanted to show you guys where that was in your truck, so that when we go and start cutting this cooler open, you guys will know why we do not use stop leak in these vehicles. Okay, we got it plugged in. We are ready to go. All right, guys, let's cut this thing in half. That was very loud. But I'm gonna spread this open and see what this looks like. Wow. Kind of difficult to see, obviously, with how I cut it, but let's get the screwdriver in here and see. I think there might be some stop leak right in here. I guess I could have used maybe a bandsaw, but I don't have a bandsaw. That may have made it a little cleaner, but you can see we do have some coolant coming out. Let's see if I'll be able to just bust this in half now. Oh yeah. So here we go, we got our two pieces. Interesting. I'm definitely seeing some black stuff in there, guys. I'm not gonna say that's from cutting this. I mean, those patches in there look like they're plugged up. Interesting. All right, let's look at the other side. With this particular problem, with it overheating, trust me guys, stop leak is not what you want to use in your vehicle's cooling system, whether it's a Power Stroke or not. It is very bad for the cooling system, and you can see right here, it looks like that's stop leak right in those cooling system passages. Now obviously we're here cutting this in half, otherwise we wouldn't have had a problem, but this was a 15. Look, you can see some of the nasties I'm actually pulling out right now. This was a 2015 6.7, and it was almost about 250 degrees transmission temperature because the previous owner used stop leak in the secondary cooling system. Tell me what you guys think about this in the comment section below. If any of you guys have ever had to replace your transmission cooler for an overheating problem, or did some bozo use stop leak in it before you bought it? Thanks so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, sub, share, and I'll catch you guys all next time.